Hello, Movie Mavens. Welcome back to the B Movies channel. My name is Bailey, and I put the B in B movies. So this week we have another exciting week. Am I wearing a three-quarter length sleeve shirt in Texas in the middle of summer? Yes, I am. But we're just inching ever closer to spooky season, so it's just me doing some wishful thinking. To start off, let's do our blog recap for the week. So, our blog roundup this week, we talked about my favorite podcasts, a lot of the podcasts that I listen to. There will also be another piece forthcoming about my friend Tim's podcast, Horror Flicks and Guitar Picks. So, go ahead and start listening to that. Really excited to do that piece for him. It's going to be a lot of fun. We also have sequels. So, there are some horror sequels that I think are wrongly exiled. I will defend them. I think they're great. I think they're fun. So I'll learn more about those. And then additionally this week, speaking of double, we're talking about twin content because twin content has come back around. We're seeing it in a lot of shows, a lot of movies. One great example is the Dead Ringer series that Rachel Weisz is in. So learn more about my favorite twin themed content. Also, we talk about horror games this week. So, I'm not a big gamer, but I love watching playthroughs, both silent playthroughs and commentary playthroughs. So, learn about some of my favorite horror games like Poppy's Playhouse and, just to start getting excited for the FNAF movie that will be out shortly. Looking forward to it. Already bought a shirt for it. Looking forward to that. And then lastly, and this will actually be what we're doing our deep dive this week on, spooky season is right around the corner. It's, by the time this video goes up, it's September 1st, so we're into September. So I highlighted some of the products that I'm looking forward to the most this year. Some are brand new to 2023. Some are products that have been around for years, but they're either undergoing a makeover or, in the case of like Mountain Dew's Voodoo, the flavor's different every single year, and so there are a lot of things I'm looking forward to this fall. So yeah, looking forward to that. Gonna deep dive into that momentarily. But before we go into the products that I'm looking forward to, let's go ahead and give this week's Bite-Sized Sunday teaser. So as a reminder, Bite-Sized Sundays only live on Instagram. They don't live on the B Movies blog, so you have to be watching your Instagram feed to see them. And this is also another friendly reminder that beginning next week, my personal Instagram account will no longer do daily posts. So you have to follow the B Movies Instagram at B Movies channel in order to get those daily content posts. I will only be posting once a week on my personal channel on Sundays to do a roundup of the week's content. So don't miss out on those links. Don't miss out on that daily content. So follow us over at B Movies channel, same as our YouTube handle, username, whatever you want to call it. So this week's Bite-Sized Sunday, the hint is that a former Nickelodeon star goes down under to make the sale. It is obviously a movie. That is she. I'll even give you that hint. She was a former Nickelodeon star, and she's been doing a lot of these types of movies recently. So it's just kind of a silly one. It's just kind of a fun one. So that is your Bite-Sized Sunday hint of the week. So now that all the housekeeping's out of the way, let's dive into some of the products I'm really looking forward to this year. So I'm going to start up top with some products that I have seen / already purchased this year that are available. Chobani usually does coffee creamers, seasonal coffee creamers. I've not purchased it yet, but I've already seen their peppermint mocha is out. And I have purchased the maple glazed donut and the limited batch pumpkin spice. So those are both available right now. Just to give you an idea, I live in Texas, so I got them at H-E-B. I'm not sure, they're not store exclusive or anything in that vein, but I'm not sure where else they are available. That's just they were available at my H-E-B. In that same vein, all of Glade's fall scents are out, the candles, the refills, the sprays. Definitely bought all the sprays, definitely bought some candles. Those I also purchased at HEB, but there again, they're not store exclusive, they're not regional, so you should be able to see those in your local supermarket or wherever you buy your groceries. So, very excited that those are already out. Just excited. I'm like slightly lactose intolerant. Do I do anything about it? No, I don't. But I'm like, the one thing I'll do is I'll do oat milk creamer. So if you're not a fan of oat milk creamer, these are plant-based and oat milk-based creamers. So just a heads up there that they aren't traditional dairy creamers. So, moving on. Things I'm excited about. Already mentioned it, Voodoo. Do I think that Voodoo is the most delicious seasonal beverage? No. But is it fun to get a mystery beverage that is going to taste like some sort of candy, and it's already been teased that this year they're working with a major candy company? Yes, I think it's very fun. I'm a sucker for a gimmick. I'm sure you've seen, like, I got the Scream popcorn bucket that Cinemark did. I got the Haunted Mansion one. I love gimmicks. And so things like this, I'll always buy at least like one of the 20-ounce bottles. And so in that similar vein, What the Fanta is returning this year in a sugar-free option. So What the Fanta, I believe, I've seen a couple different things. I believe that the actual color is also going to be black this year. So What the Fanta, you aren't even going to know what the flavor is because it's not going to be anything that has to do with the color. Whereas Voodoo, we always know is clear. So I'm excited about that. The What the Fanta is also going to be in both a drink and an icy variety. So that's exciting as well. I think that's really cool and really fun. Again, sucker for a gimmick. And then we have pumpkin spice frosties. Should be available throughout the US beginning September 12th. I am skeptical. I'm going to be really honest. I love a good frosty, but I'm a little skeptical. But will I try it? Yes, because again, I've said it before in this video, and I'll say it again. I'm a sucker for a gimmick. And this is my favorite time of the year, so I will do it. Next up, we have some cereals. And before I go any further, I would like to give a huge shout out to Marky Devo, because his Instagram account, if you aren't following him on social, he is the king of all of these specialty items, limited edition items. And I follow him on Instagram. Without him, I would not have the most comprehensive list that I do. And it's just incredible. So it's Marky, MARKIE_Devo. This isn't sponsored. I don't know him, but I'm just saying that without his list of things, this piece would have been a whole lot harder to put together, and this video would have been harder to put together. So just shout out to him, give him a follow. I follow him. Yeah. So just a little side plug there for Marky Devo. But next up we have the cereals. So this year there are some really cool cereals, most notably the addition of Carmella Creeper into the General Mills Monster family. I said this in the bmovies blog that was posted this morning, but this is the first new General Mills Monster in my lifetime, and I am 31 years old, and that's just crazy to me that this is the first new General Mills Monster. As we all know, I have a Count Chocula tattoo. Like, I've gotten Count Chocula every single year since I've been able to eat cereal. So I'm really looking forward to this new addition. And I think she looks very cool. She kind of, to me, it's almost giving Monster High vibes. And I'm here for it. There's also going to be a Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown cereal this year from Kellogg. Looking forward to that, definitely. I am guilty of keeping boxes of like special edition items because my goal is one day when I have a house. I know I'm saying this with a full blank wall behind me, but this is actually my projector wall. Fun fact, I have a projector in my office. But one day when I have a house, my goal is to set up like all of the boxes and stuff, like frame them, and then that's my filming space. So that's just, I'm just waxing poetically about how I want a house one day. But I'm excited to try out the Charlie Brown cereal as well. We have some cereals that are returning. For example, the pumpkin spice frosted flakes. I believe they had a couple years of a hiatus, but they are coming back this year, alongside the Halloween Fruity Pebbles, which is getting a new box with both Pebbles and Bam Bam. We have the Apple Jacks with a Halloween box, Apple Jacks, Fruit Loops, Captain Crunch. Those are all the boxes are getting facelifts, and so I'm excited to get those cereal boxes. And please note that I do eat the cereal, or I do donate the cereal. It gets eaten. So yeah, I'm looking forward to all of those cereals. The Apple Jacks box is really cool too. There are some where they've like turned the mascots or the cereal boxes into zombies, monsters. So I'm just really looking forward to all of those cereals this year. Candy wise, really looking forward to the Monster Mouth Skittles. And also the Campfire S'mores M&Ms. M&Ms, I will say, every year, I always love, because like those candy corn ones that don't taste like candy corn, they just like taste like really good white chocolate. They always have like really good seasonal M&Ms. And so I'm really looking forward to the s'mores. And there's also like some sort of roasted vanilla for the winter. And we'll do that in a separate piece once it gets closer to Christmas. But really looking forward to those as well. On the note of sweets, Keebler is doing pumpkin spice fudge stripes this year. Definitely looking forward to those. I love fudge stripes. They're one of my favorite little cookies. Looking forward to that as well. And then finally, Spirit Halloween. Listen, do I understand that Spirit Halloween is overpriced? Yes, I do. Do I still spend way too much money at Spirit Halloween? Yes, I do. So there are some items I'm really looking forward to this year. They have a couple new bobbleheads, and they have the dog from Corpse Bride. And I want him so bad, and so I will definitely be getting him. They have a Wednesday plush that's so cute because it looks like Wednesday, like from the original series or like the comic strips, and it's so cute. And she's holding like her headless doll, and so I definitely want to add her to the collection. I'm gonna try to get my white whale, which is the Spirit Halloween jersey. They are always sold. Every time I go, they have like a small, and I'm like, okay, cool. Been to multiple spirits, always go. They never have my size. They are always, it's one of the first things to go. And so I want the Spirit hockey jersey. I'm going to try to get that this year, as well as the orange and black tie-dyed Spirit shirt. I already have the long-sleeved one and the sweatshirt that I got last year. I love the tie-dye long-sleeve shirt. I love the sweatshirt. They're both super comfy. But I'm going to try to land a jersey this year, as well as the orange and black tie-dyed shirt. They also have some really cool, done in the Beastal style. I don't know if it's Beastal or Bestial, but you'll know what I'm talking about, like the vintage Halloween cutouts. They have those for Halloween 3 Season of the Witch, which obviously a fan of. So I really want to snag those as well. There are 4 different cutouts. And those are also everything I just mentioned. The clothing is in limited sizes, but everything I just mentioned is also currently live on the Spirit Halloween website, and I linked that in the blog as well, so you can go and see those items for yourself. This is a new edition that's actually not in the piece yet, but they've released their limited edition Funko Pop for the season, and it's Sam from Trick or Treat, and he's flocked, so he's velvety, so I'm definitely going to try to snag one of those as well. Last year, barely got the jumbo one. When I went to my Spirit, I beelined for it, and when I went to the register, the girl was like, this is the only one we're getting in this year. And so I just got really lucky because I could not get it online. And I can't remember, I either couldn't get it online and or like the shipping was insane on it to get it online. I think it was like $6 or $7 just to have that one item shipped. But fortunately, they just happened to have one, and that was the only one that they were getting in all season. So I'm looking forward to that as well. So yeah, it's it's time, y'all. We're getting ready for spooky season. Really looking forward to a lot of products this year. Outside of the stuff I mentioned, you can count on all of the regular things, like the pumpkin spice coffee K-Cups. A certain coffee company will be doing fall drinks. Most coffee companies will. I just don't like naming them right now because of a lot of their union stuff. But most coffee places will be getting seasonal drinks. Those should, by the time of this video comes out, they should be out this week at most coffee places. So definitely check your local coffee place. Even if you go to a town-specific coffee place, they should have their syrups in or be getting their syrups in soon. So it's here. The day that this video goes out is actually the day I will start my Gilmore Girls rewatch for the fall, which really kicks off fall for me. In my book, fall starts August 18th, the day after my birthday. Full disclosure, I've already been listening to my Halloween playlist for a couple weeks because I'm just really excited this year. And I think just with everything that's been going on, and again, there may even, who knows what's happening by the time this video comes out, but I just think that this year we deserve a fun spooky season. We deserve a fun holiday season. I know a lot of us, whether it be with your family, your chosen family, your partner, the person that your roommate, whoever, I think we just deserve a fun spooky season. I think we deserve a fun holiday season because things have been so hard. And I'm really looking forward to this year, and I think that that's partially why. So, now that I have gone over all of the products I'm looking forward to, and I'm sure that there will be even more because, as you know, if you're a Halloween queen like I am, stuff comes out. The closer we get, the more stuff is unveiled. So I'm excited to see what movies may be popping up, what merchandise may be popping up, because who knows. So just to recap, this week on the B-Movies blog, my podcast feed, some sinister sequels that I don't think are that sinister, twin content, what's that about, my favorite horror games, and all the products I'm looking forward to. Thanks again to Marky Devo for always killing it on social media and being so ahead of the game on all of these things so that people like me can take screenshots and start making lists in our notes of all the things to start looking forward to. You can follow me on Instagram at Lisa_Frankenstein_. You can follow Elliot on Instagram at reading.with.red. And please follow the B Movies channel. Again, this is the last week I will be posting daily posts on my personal Instagram. So if you want those daily pieces of content and you want daily posts to remind you, which subscribe to the B Movies blog if you haven't, but if you haven't yet, you want to know those daily pieces of content, those will not be on my personal Instagram anymore. So you're going to want to follow us over at B Movies channel, same as our YouTube, just at B Movies channel. So yeah, and then be sure to read the blog, bmovies.blog. All of the pieces I talked about are currently live. All of our pieces go live at 10 a.m. Monday through Friday, and I didn't run this by Elliot, but Elliot knows, so I'm just going to go ahead and drop. Starting in October, we're going to start dropping 6 pieces of content a week. So you're actually going to get blogs Monday through Saturday, and then bite-sized Sundays, which exclusively live on Instagram. So we're just turning out content over here, and so Elliot and I talked about it. And so starting the first week of October, you're going to start getting content Monday through Saturday. With the holiday season, I will say this one caveat. With the holiday season coming up, we should be doing 6 pieces, but there may be times we only do 5. We will let you know in advance. Remember, we are a 2-woman operation. Be kind. But other than that, yeah, so just be sure to like, subscribe, comment, engage with our YouTube channel. I love doing these videos for you guys. Still working on maybe throwing in some interviews, things like that in the future, so that we can have this time and then also have more content for you guys. Um, but yeah, with all of that out of the way, all that's left to do is fade to black.